Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Palin, and gosh darn it, I am so happy to be here in England. You know, I haven't had a chance to travel around Europe too much, but I do feel like I know something about the British because I do love an English muffin.
This is New England.
Oh,
New England.
Oh,
It's part of America.
Great to be here in modern day England. Because doggone it, a little bit of modernness is good, isn't it? I mean, that's what my running mate John S. McCain and I stand for. Newness, modern maverickness, new breezes, and fresh thinking, and new mavericky, spicy government flavor. My running mate, John S. McCain, former prisoner of war, and I usually appear together, but I kind of think we make a great team. How about you all? Do you think that?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, my opponent might call it symbiosis because, you know, like all liberal elites, he likes to throw around the foreign phrases. Anyway, we usually appear together, John and I, because I'm not actually allowed to speak without and Senator McCain attracts fewer people than a colon health screening But you know, as a gal, I am so proud to be representing our ticket. And I have to give thanks to the gal who did so much to advance the cause of gals in this political system. Senator Hillary Clinton. She made 18 million cracks in the glass ceiling. Kind of like the 18 million cracks in the Great Glaciers off the coast of Alaska. Only those cracks aren't created by women or men or humans of any kind, but by the excessively overpopulating polar bear, the animal darling of the liberal media elite. Those animals are selfishly weighing down the glaciers. Anyway, dear Hillary, I am so proud of her. She and I have so much in common. We're both women. We both have a uterus. Of course, she uses hers to store old policy papers. Mine is still quite active. And even more than Hillary, I love Hillary's supporters. Some of these women feel so angry at our opponent's sexist refusal to choose Hillary Clinton as his running mate. And now we Republicans want to welcome you to you disgruntled Hillary supporters to the party that has championed women as equals since the early days of September 2008. Now our opponent may not love women, but of course we know very well who he loves: the terrorists. He thinks America is so imperfect that he wants to pal around with terrorists. Because if you don't think America is perfect, then anybody who wants to hurt America is your new BFF. And nobody gets on Obama's MySpace friends list quicker than the detainees at Guantanamo. Barack and his crowd there, they won't be happy till every Guantanamo detainee has an espresso maker, an iPhone, and a 2008 Toyota Prius. Well, anyway, or the equivalent of that, access to a lawyer. I know what I do with those detainees. What I do with them is what we do with things that scare us up there in Alaska. We get in our airplane with our 12 gauge and we go after them. That was Dick Cheney's idea. My running mate, wishful thinking there. My running mate, John S. McCain, and I believe that America is pretty perfect. And we just want to make it more and more perfecter. By the way, moment and say, I love Israel. I just got a huge crush on Israel. And I want to give a huge shout out to any Israelis in the audience. Shalom, my brothers. Well, there's a lot of concern about whether I'm ready to be president should, God forbid, something happen to our aging multiple cancer survivor, John S. So I told Charlie Gibson, yes, I am ready, because I know I'll be ready. I have that readiness, because that readiness is there. It's a general atmosphere of readiness, full of readiness, and that confidence to be ready. And if you want the specifics, here it is. My qualifications give me specific readiness and also generalized readiness. By the way, Charlie Gibson asked me about the Bush Doctrine. Well, I just didn't know that President Bush actually had a Vietnamese physician. Oh, I was trying that out for my Saturday Night Live gig. That's coming up pretty soon. Anyway, I have a lot of foreign policy experience, and not just because you can see Russia from Alaska, whatever that country's called, but recently I spent a very educational vacation with my family at Epcot Center, pavilions of the world, and I have eaten in the dining areas of many countries, like a buffet at that Nine Dragons in China. I have also seen educational films like To Russia with Love, Dr. Zhivago, and the frightening documentary, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. That tells the chilling true story about the invasion of Soviets to Martha's Vineyard, a small island off the coast of Alaska. But back to my readiness, you know, the main thing is really, it's not to blink. I didn't blink when I got the call to become Senator John S. McCain's running mate. I don't give it one moment of thought, actually. No one on the McCain team did. But when it comes to not blinking, Cindy McCain is the champ, isn't she? That woman has not blinked in over 30 years. Not when she was asked to take home a sick little baby from Mother Teresa's hospital in India. Not when she had the Percocet bottle pried from her grasping hands. Oh, she never blinked. Because her eyes are actually programmed not to close, so she's incapable of blinking. But otherwise, she's so darn lifelike, isn't she?